Hello and welcome to a very simple mobility session. This is not an intense workout. This is purely for the purpose of increasing circulation a little bit, getting the joints moving, alleviating boredom in some situations, maybe alleviating stiffness. And so this is really for those scenarios where you've been sat a long time. You may be on a plane, you may be on a train. You might have been sat at your desk all day doing emails or admin, or maybe you've been in a waiting room longer than you had anticipated. And you just need something to make you feel a little bit better. So this is for those scenarios. Now I have got one client who does these types of exercises in waiting rooms or even bus stops and finds that people do follow along on the occasion. So do be warned that you might start teaching your own class if you do this in public. But anyway, we're going to start on one end of the body and work all the way up. So if you've ever done mindfulness or meditation, you might be familiar with the idea of a body scan. We're going to apply this principle here because it's a nice way to do it. And it also means that you're less likely to miss any crucial joints or body parts because you're going through them in an order. So we'll start with the ankles. You would sit back in the chair here, sit up tall. Posture immediately helps just to make you feel a little bit better. And then we will circle the ankle. So even if you were on an aeroplane, you could do this, just circling the ankle. And already you can feel the circulation around the leg and the foot. Let's go the other way as well. Just going nice and gently as well. So you don't need to push too hard here. And let's go on to the other side. And just do the same there. And the other way. And I think what this highlights in a way is the difference between structured exercise and just general movement. So we can do exercise sessions 2 or 3 times a week maybe, but outside of that, just generally moving our body in different ways, in different contexts, as much as we can, is always good for us. It doesn't have to be structured or pre-planned. Just moving our bodies is crucial. We're going to rock toes to heels, toes to heels, toes to heels. So again, that's just loosening the ankles, getting the blood flowing. You can gradually go a little bit higher onto the toes and a little bit higher onto the heels. So you're starting to increase the range of motion, if you will, technical term there. But you can start small and build it up because your joints are starting to loosen, so you're able to push them a little bit more. We'll then pull the feet back. So again, even if you were on an aeroplane, you could do this. This small movement, just flexing the knees and loosening them. So if they were stiff, this would be enough to actually start to loosen those joints. And when we're moving them, it releases something called synovial fluid, which is like a lubricant for the joints. And so they immediately feel looser and less stiff. So let's next try. Now this potentially, if someone was sat in front of you, wouldn't work. I appreciate that. But we're going to try a leg extension as well. And I'm keeping my foot just off the ground and just stretching forwards and back continuously. Not trying to work the muscle too much, just gently moving that knee. And just aiming for about 10 here. So I believe about 2 more. And then the other side as well. Again, just nice, gentle movement here. And we'll aim for 10 again. Okay, brilliant. And then we want to get those hips moving. I've shuffled forward in the chair slightly here to give me a little bit more freedom of movement. I'm just going to go side to side, like so. Now you want to move your whole leg side to side, not just the foot like this. You want to move the whole leg, so you're actually moving the hip. And we'll do about 12 there. Nice deep breaths throughout. And let's try the other side. So just the same thing, keeping it relaxed and moving that hip. Okay, brilliant. Next, we'll bring the arms in front. We'll rotate round and hold it a second on each side. And actually, if you exhale as you twist, you can generally twist a bit further. So you're inhaling here and then inhale. So that's nice to get into a breathing rhythm as well, because it just helps you relax. Okay, fantastic. Next, we'll just swing the arms forwards and back gently, like so. Not going all the way up, just enough to get those shoulders moving. And we'll do about 20 seconds here. And then we will relax the arms and just circle the shoulders back, like so. Just going nice and gently. And then let's go forwards as well. About 10 in a row here. Okay, and then just relax the arms. And we'll move on to the neck. So we're going to stretch across to one side and hold. Slowly to the other side and hold. And we'll just do about 10 in a row. So that's 5 each side. And holding for about 2 seconds on each one. Okay, fantastic. And next we'll just turn the head slowly, bringing the chin towards the shoulder and slowly back to the middle. And the other side. Again, you're holding just for a second on each one. And we're aiming for about 10 in total again, so 5 each side. Make sure you're sat up nice and tall here as well. Okay, and then we'll just move on to the arms. So we're going to lift up and down here, bending the elbows and then stretching them all the way down. And we'll do 20 there before just finishing off with the wrists and hands. Okay, so let's stretch the fingers and then just wiggle them like so, as if you're playing the piano, just loosening all the fingers, and you can try and do the thumbs as well. And then just rotating the wrists in one direction. You can push your elbows into your sides so that it's just your wrists moving and not your arms. And we'll change directions as well. And about 10 there. Okay, and then just loosen it off and we'll finish there. Now, well done. That was good going. I hope that helped. I've got a 40-minute mobility and strength workout happening in August. I'll put the link below. So that's a paid session that's 40 minutes and that's live over Zoom with strength and mobility. So I'll pop the link in the description of this video, and I'll put all the other links as well for the email list and everything else. So enjoy the rest of your day. Take care. Bye-bye.